Hey, Pop Angels! So, did you guys watch Skeem Saam today? So, let's get into the most important part of Skeem Saam. First of all, the Paxton drama. Now, Paxton is a mess, and he is not really coping with this whole divorce to the point where he is not even bathing, guys. He's not even bathing. He's going to school, literally smelling, and the whole class is making fun of him. And as much as one can feel bad for Pax, at the same time, remember, this was the class clown, this was the bully. Guys, let's not forget, this is the same person who caused Mahongwa to go blind at one point. So it's funny how the roles have reversed and he's the one who is going through a tough time. And basically, maybe that's the storyline that we have to learn from this, is that the tables will forever turn. Now, he is still treating his mom terribly. His mom asked him to help her make dinner when he came back, but I know Paxton is refusing. In fact, he told her that she is the one who destroyed the marriage. Imagine, she's the one who destroyed the family. So Paxton expects them to have this image of a perfect family, irrespective of if her mother is happy or not. That's madness. Now, I get it. 8 out of 10, the ones which get affected by divorce the most are the children. However, I also have a sense that Paxton only wants his family to be together because of image. Again, it goes back to wanting things to go his way because he's such a self-centered, selfish brat. Let's get to the next drama, Mapiti and Tibos. Now, Tibos has finally come back to his senses. Thank God. He's stopping this open marriage nonsense and he's wanting to go back to be with his family. And Mapiti has finally come back. She has accepted Tibos is changing and she's doing this for her family and she's doing this for Piti. Now, they had like a little movie night and Tibos opened up. He spoke about his struggles in Singapore that Mapiti didn't even know. He said how his boss found out that he had a criminal record and he does not believe that it was actually removed. I'm not too sure why it was removed, whether it was that 10-year period or because he got this offense when he was still a minor. I'm not too sure, but apparently it was removed and his boss doesn't believe it. His boss thinks his documents are fake. He's just been having a very tough time back in Singapore. Now, it was such a beautiful moment to see Tibos finally opening up to his wife and his wife be so receptive and be so supportive. They then decided to have family dinner. They even invited Leoto and they had like an Asian noodle kind of dish. And Tibos and his mom are going back and forth about like him coming back to Singapore or will he remain there? And there goes Mapiti spilling the beans, telling the whole family that Tibos, his boss, does not believe that he does not have a criminal record. And you can just see Tibos' face in disgust, like, why did I tell you this? And I understand his frustrations because, I mean, when you get to a certain age, you do not tell your parents everything, guys. Hence why you end up having a partner, because that partner is the one you tell them everything. So, Mapiti spilling the beans on something like this is just kind of unfair, because if he wanted to tell them, he would have. But at the same time, I understand where Mapiti is coming from, because it's like, I've been with these people for quite some time now, and you were not here, you were all over there. And when I would come home and I would have an issue, these were the first people that I would just speak to. So it's kind of a tricky situation, and it just shows you how short of a time they've had with each other as a married couple. And that even though they have the title husband and wife, and they have the rings, but I don't think they've truly spent enough time, not only as a couple, but as a married couple. And it's time for them to have their own place now, guys. They want to be living in their in-laws' house till when? Till when? Hi, guys. Did you see the scene between MaNtuli and Meki Maputla? So, Meki was busy doing her community service at the hospital. There comes MaNtuli Kaiwan, aka Julie, with her medication. Now, the encounter was nice. They greeted each other nicely, they were even giggling. And there comes MaNtuli opening her mouth. There are 3 times when MaNtuli opens up her mouth. It's when she's screaming, yelling, or gossiping, where she decides to gossip at the wrong time, at the wrong person. And she was gossiping about Tibo's wanting an open marriage and basically judging him and saying what kind of nonsense this is. And you could have seen how angry Meki looked. She literally remembered that, hey, I'm literally in this situation because the last time I was angry, I was put in jail because of you. She gave her that look that if I could slap you. And she also remembered I'm on parole and I'm at work. So she decided to attack her with the words. She reminded her quick in a hurry that, hey, you are the last person to be talking about my son and his open marriage situation because you literally slept with a married husband yourself. You even produced a child with him, and that married man was my husband while you were married. I could not believe it. Then MaNtuli going, oh, I'm so sorry. Making like, save it. But serves MaNtuli right, and I don't understand with MaNtuli. Like, even when she basically judges Melita, but you did the same thing, my darling. But anyway, let's get to Francois. Francois is still upset because Annabelle has decided to run with most probably a rich man overseas. He's still heartbroken about that. And I mean, Francois works at that restaurant. There are so many girls which come by. He can't get one. Shame. Poor thing. And Lehasa and Kwezi still going on about Lehasa wanting to be a silent business partner. I don't understand why he wants to be a silent business partner. He says it's because of LJ, but if it is because of LJ, then Kwezi can just put something in LJ's name. Like, why does he have to be the silent provider or business partner, whatever he's trying to do? And the whole time Lehasa and Kwezi were talking about this, I could see the facial expressions that her cousin was giving, and it's going to be really interesting to see what's going to happen in the next episode when the cousin and Kwezi speak. I would love to know what she's actually thinking. But that was basically all on Skeem Saam today. Don't forget to comment down below your thoughts on today's episode, especially the whole MaNtuli's scene. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that post notification bell.